John was partially responsible for that.
And I do.
And that there's a breakdown between you and John and Jamie as John's wife. Yeah.
Because I feel like the women play a part in their lives. When you have so many kids and you're the wife, you have all these kids that you have to support as well. And I felt like she didn't do that and John didn't either. I mean, it's like they left me. You know what I'm saying? I felt like John left me. When my son got killed, I did everything by myself. You understand me? I don't care what marriage he has. You sit at that funeral home with me. You helped me make arrangements for my son.
Well, have you ever had that conversation
No,
with him?
because,
So
okay,
let's do
this is
that.
our son. You know our son is deceased. We talked. You were there at the crime scene.
Not about him, as opposed to telling him what he did and didn't do.
Well, I'll rephrase.
Talk to him about how it felt for you.
You hurt me to the core, and Jamie, you did as well, because you played a part in this too. Because, can I finish? Thank you. You play a part in this as well because that's your husband.
Who are you talking to?
I'm speaking to Jamie.
No, out of order. Hold on. Don't open your mouth. Out of order.
Okay.
Your upset is with him. Don't go after her.
I'm not.
And if you have something to say to her, then you speak that to her. But you haven't cleared the upset with the child's father. That's where you gotta clear your upset, beloved.
And if you give me a chance, I will.
Well, I would ask you to take a breath,
okay,
and pump the brakes,
okay,
and take a little of the heat off. If you could do that,
yeah.
Tell him how you felt.
Well, I was hurt. You know that's our son, and you hurt me when you wasn't there for me, and you wasn't there for him. That hurt having to go to the funeral home by myself to make arrangements for my son. That hurt me. For you not to even contribute a dime to our son's funeral, that hurt me. You understand me? I had to do it because I made sure he was going to be buried properly because I'm his mother.
Prior to that, tell him what it is that you do.
Well, prior to it, when Devontae was 16 years old, you know that I gave you custody of our son. And I gave you custody of our son because I felt like he's growing up, he needed you.
At the age of 16, was he in good, consistent relationship with his father?
No.
Okay. But even though he wasn't in good, consistent relationship with his father, you thought it was a good idea to give his father custody of him when you couldn't handle it.
Well, you know what? I'd rather give it to
I'm
his
asking,
father. Yes, I'm not saying that.
Judge.
This is his father. Why
Okay.
shouldn't I?
You couldn't handle it. I'm asking the question.
Okay.
So you don't have to come after me. I'm trying to get to the
You
bottom.
know what? I'm upset.
Because?
Me, I'm like 1,000, a million women out here. And we work every day to take care of these kids. We do everything we have to do for these kids. And these men just skate.
And we lay down with them. Validation in the bed with a man. It's about us being broken and looking for somebody else to fill us up. That's what this is about. And it's not about you taking care of the child that you had with a man when you didn't have a condom or pill or something. We all have to take responsibility because the children are suffering.
And I do.
Children. I do. At this point, you telling him about a funeral, you telling him about a bill, about whatever is of no consequence whatsoever. But you understand that the depth of your hurt and anger sends ripples out and touches everybody in your life. What about your other children?
Yes, and I love my kids. When I lost my son, I love all my kids tremendously. Okay? Tremendously.
But they don't want your behavior, baby. They want your heart.
And they have it. They have it. Both of them. Both of my girls.
You're also in relationship with his daughter.
Yes.
Would that be
Yes.
you? Yeah.
You're in relationship with Portia.
Yes.
And are you in breakdown with your dad also, Portia? I've been in breakdown with my dad all of my life.
Yes.
He's been, my father has, and I'm gonna be honest, my father was very inconsistent. I felt like he should have been there more than what he was. Because I was around. I was the one who stayed directly down the street from him. I was the one who was a house over. I felt like he should have been there. And I felt like as a woman, because I'm 27, we're all the same age.
All three of you.
Yeah, we're all 27. I felt like as a woman that he should have been there more for me. Because to this day, and I'm being very honest, I have trust issues with men. I do. That's the reason why I won't be in a relationship right now, because I'm still working on me. And because I have to heal with him. I love my daddy. I do.
I love him.
And I forgive him for everything he's done to me.
Well, what has he done? What have I done?
I'm literally,
I forgive you for.
I forgive you for not being there when I needed you to be there. When I needed you to show up, you weren't there. No matter how much you got into with my mother, I felt like you should have been there.
What can he do to make it better now? What can he do to make it better now? Come, baby. Come here. He can't give you back your childhood. He can't go to the game. He can't come to the field. What can he do? And this is the same thing that some of you may want to do with some of these children's mothers. Say, I wasn't there, and I disappointed you, or I wasn't who you wanted me to be, or whatever. What can I do to make it better right now, today? What are you asking of your father
I'm asking
today?
him to be consistent. Be consistent in my life. Whenever we have an argument, I don't want you to run away because you don't agree with what I'm saying to you. I want you to always say, be there. Even if I make the wrong decisions, be there, Daddy. Be there for me.
And what are you going to do different to allow him to be there?
I'm going to make sure I communicate with you. I'm giving you this opportunity because I love you enough to do this.
All right, hug your daddy.
Because of your attitude.
You lied early on, and you broke the promise.
I lied. What?
You broke the promise
It wasn't
early
always
on.
me. What if she walked away from me?